Well, y'all, I am here at River Grove Park, and this is going to be my little tour. I have not been here yet, and as I get here, in the place you make that first big turn, here is a giant. Oh, that's a pine right there, but that is, it's not an oak, and I can't remember what it's called, but it's not an oak. But you can see that you are way. A lot of y'all have been here. You're very familiar with this area. So there's the real estate sign. And I'm going to pause here in a second. There's another tree down. Actually, that's the pine they cut to get in here. And I'm on my bike. So I'm going to roll on in here and pause, and we'll see what else we have to go see. I'll talk to you in a bit. Well, here we go at our first big obstacle. There is still a giant pine tree. I say giant, a pine tree. It's not a big one, really. And what appears to be another kind on the other side, much bigger. So here you go. Wow. We have got, that's going to take a while. Actually, this is a pretty young pine. Just from my life experience, somewhere maybe between 10 and 15 years, somewhere like that, at least 10, I'd say. But having had pines in my yard growing up, so watched a little bitty pine that was no longer than, I was probably about 20 feet high when I was a child, and it's about 120 feet plus, and yeah, it's huge. So, and I'm 46, so it's had a little while to go. It's had 40 years since I remember that tree as a child. So here we go. Here's your first big obstacle, and I'm gonna pause, and probably gonna have to take my bike down. I might just put it on my shoulder and go over this. So I'll talk to you in just a bit. Bye. Well, as you can see, they got some tree clearing to go. So there's another one, and about to go in and see what it looks like. All right, y'all, we're at the intersection here at where the loop is, and I knew there was going to be a lot of sand, and I saw another video where there was a ton of sand, so not surprised. And by the way, if you had smell vision, it smells like decomposing plant material mixed in with sewage and probably the occasional dead animal somewhere around here. So not pleasant. It's not too bad, but you definitely notice. So here we go. Talk to you in a bit. Well, here's the pavilion area. Seems to be in pretty good shape. No apparent huge damage. Of course, there's a layer of sediment all over everything, and you can't ride your bike anymore. I can't, because the sediment slash mud slash sand makes it almost impossible. So I put my bike away. Yes, I could have gone on the grass, but I just as soon walk. So here we go. Talk to you in a bit. Well, here we go into the boardwalk, and this isn't staged. I just got here, so I have no idea what I'm about to see. I'm sliding on mud, though. So here we go. Woo! The boardwalk looks intact in this portion. Looks pretty well built, actually. Boy, look at that. Look at that, y'all. Isn't that wild looking? Just strips everything. Good night. That is just wild. Crazy stuff. So let's walk along here on the boardwalk. And I'm going to pause here so the video doesn't get too long, and I'll go on over where the boat ramp is, and we'll go from there. See you in a bit. All right, y'all, it's starting to get real. There's a down tree right here where all the playground stuff is, and then it kind of gets bizarre with this piled up sand. I've been down in some of the other bottomland areas where it's even piled higher, where it's 3 or 4 feet, and this is still, you know, mind-boggling to someone who's been down here before. It's going to take it's going to take a bobcat with a front end loader, literally, to just cart this stuff away. So It's good dirt, actually. If somebody wants good fill dirt, yeah, you can get it here. Plenty of it, too. Some of this make pretty good volleyball sand, too. So here is Bizarreville. And this is piled up. 3 feet at least. And look at that, kids. Look at the picnic table. Buried. This is, oh, that one is buried. Boy, isn't this just out of there? Freaky Friday. Freaky stuff. I am just saying. So, well, it's not Friday, by the way. It's Wednesday. But anyway, I'm going to pause here a second. And we'll show you some more stuff. Talk to you in a bit. Bye. Well, y'all, here we go with the boat launch. And, oh, and by the way, I'm standing on a couple feet of sand on what was an asphalt parking lot. So, and our wonderful, beloved grass over here where I launch my kayak all the time. And where the benches are just about buried, grass is just gone. Oh, it denuded every, you know, there may be grass under here, but there might be, because I see where you see where the grass is starting to poke up. So there's some grass under there starting to come up. That's such a good sign. Hopefully they won't have to dig any of this out and just let the grass grow on top of it. This sediment actually makes pretty good medium for grass. Now over here, look at that. There was never a beach here, y'all. There's a beach. Well, that's the way it goes. So we're going to pause here and come back to you in a minute. We're on the bridge here that goes over our tributary that I have no idea actually what it's called. And you can see where the bridge got damaged. So I don't even know how I'm going to get to the other side. If it's, I don't know what it looks like. It's a really sturdy, well-built bridge, so I'm not concerned about that. But do I have to jump off it? Get to the ground? I don't know. We'll see. Kinda, sorta. So kinda, sorta. So here's the soccer fields. And you can see where there was a lot more current on this side over here. And it deposited all that sediment and the grass is growing through it. And to be honest with you, that grass will grow up through that pretty easily. If it's already spread through like that, then it's going to go nice and it'll be pretty good to go here in a couple months, and certainly by the springtime. So we'll pause here and see what else we got to see. Bye. Well, I'm here in the bottomland on the other side of the tributary, and I'm walking you right toward the river. And this is just devastation. No trail left. Completely altered. Very rough. Piled up 3, 4, and in some cases almost 5 feet up. We're on this top on this over here. It's nearly 5 feet of sand piled up from where it was. Pretty crazy. And here we are in a little inlet that comes toward the park. And the giant sand dunes. Boy, the beach volleyball folks are going to love that. It's even higher than it was before. So, and across there is the boat ramp right on the other side of that. So, and behind me is utter torn up trees and devastation. Unbelievable stuff. Talk to y'all in a bit. All right, y'all, we're almost done here. But here's a view back of the parking lot where people used to park their boats, boat trailers, when they launched their boats at the boat launch. And boy, isn't that bizarre? You're just kind of looking at a giant beach. All right, talk to you a bit. Well, y'all, we're at the end here. So, well, the end of our little tour we're going to do. So I'm going to reverse it. And basically, you know, our favorite park is devastated. So when it comes time for them to ask for some money, they're going to need a little bit of money. And to get a bobcat, just to scrape up all of this sand. It's a few dump trucks. You know, damage-wise, it's really not that bad. The bridge was damaged, and that's cost a little bit. But largely, the park is intact. River Grove Park is intact. but it is going to take a little money. So when it comes time, the hand to come out, they actually going to need a little bit of help. So I hope I'll help them. So I hope you will too, and I hope we get our park back, and we're back to good old times again. Y'all have a nice one. Take it easy now.